Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to be going over my top 5 SLGs or small leather goods. These are the ones that I can't live without. These are the ones that I would repurchase in a heartbeat if they were to be lost or stolen. They're kind of my everyday essentials, and I feel like SLGs are a really great entryway into a brand. So if you're just starting with luxury and you're not sure where to start, I think small leather goods are a really good option because they tend to be more affordable and you can get an idea about the quality as well. So I did do a video a couple of years ago about my top 5, but there have been some changes and some additions. If you see me looking down below, it's because I have all the pieces in front of me here. But as I mentioned earlier, I feel like these would make really good pieces if you already have an extensive collection, but especially if you are just starting out and you're once like me and you just don't know where to start with luxury brands, I feel like I have really great entry-level pieces, but again, just essentials that you can use for years to come. And before we get started, I did want to show you some new pieces of jewelry that I am wearing already, and they are from Idyl. I received a really sweet comment a couple of videos ago. I'm going to pull it up here because I can't remember what they said verbatim. But she said, "I cannot keep my eyes away from your earrings and diamond pendant necklace." And she put Idyl ? So she had such a good eye because I was wearing Idyl pieces. Not these ones today. I was actually wearing these earrings, which I will link for you down below. But you can actually wear these two separate ways. So you can see, let me get a little bit closer. You can see that I have them so that there's kind of a little crescent of diamonds underneath, but if you put this to the front, then it's sort of a circle of diamonds, which I really like. This necklace to show you from Idyl, as well as some bracelets to show you as well. I've never picked up any bracelets from Idyl, so I'm really excited to add these to my collection, but I have been a huge fan of Idyl for years. Honestly, I just genuinely really love the brand. I feel like their quality is there, their craftsmanship is there. They are designed in Antwerp, which is the diamond capital of the world. They do use lab-grown diamonds as well as solid gold jewelry. So this stud that I always have in my ear here, sorry, my hair is everywhere. Here's the stud up close. I shower in this, I sleep in this, I basically never take it off. And then this one underneath with the attachment is the same. I have the studs in both the gold and the silver hardware. I generally tend to go towards the gold hardware. And like I said, it is solid gold. Each piece gets passed from one dedicated craftsperson to the next. A total of 8 pairs of hands look at each piece and inspect it, so you know you're getting quality, and you can feel and you can see the quality right away. And these are pieces that you will appreciate for years to come and that you could definitely pass down. The first piece that we're going to talk about is this necklace here, which is the Solo 4. So they have 1, 2, 3, and 4. This one is half a carat, and then I believe they have Solo X, which is 1 full carat. But I think that this one is just so stunning on its own. It's a piece that you can wear on its own. I really like that you can layer, and you can also add different attachments and add-ons to one single necklace, so I could add on another one here, but I feel like the Solo just speaks for itself. The quality, it's genuine quality. There's no shortcuts with Idyl. It's just honest luxury and truly such good value, because you can just buy one of these chains and then you can buy additional add-ons. So you don't need to keep buying the chain with the pendant. And then I also got 2 new bracelets to show you as well. They are stacked together. The attachment is really cool. So when you go to Idyl, you can buy one single bracelet, or you can get a single clasp, or you can also choose to add on bracelets, and you just need the one clasp to begin with. So I could technically do another one here, and I could just add it to this gold clasp, which I think is really nice. What we're gonna look at is this one right here. So it's a single chain, and then it has little diamonds all throughout, as you can see, which is so dainty and so delicate. This one is called Bliss. On the website, it said it would pair really well with the Solo diamond or the Solo pendant. So obviously I had to pair the two together. And this second one here is the Bliss, and it has a diamond flower, as you can see right there in the middle. I think that this one is so stunning. I feel like they go really well together. I'm glad that I chose these two to wear as a stack. But like I said, they have so many different options, and I like the fact that if I wanted to, I could add a third bracelet to this, and I just need this one single clasp. I'm so excited to have these new pieces from Idyl. As I said before, I've been wearing their pieces for years. This is a brand that I stand behind. I wholeheartedly would recommend them. I feel like their promise is simple. You get genuine quality, no shortcuts, honest luxury, and real value. They put as much care into their craft as a lot of really expensive luxury jewelry brands out there, and they share that same passion. I just feel like they have a little bit more heart, and I do love their story. And I should also mention their packaging is also really gorgeous. I'll put a little video on the screen of me unboxing these pieces, but they always have a cute little pouch that it comes with, and they always include a little token or a little gift. I've gotten like jewelry boxes in the past. I've got like the cleaners that come with it, a little brush set to clean as well. Thank you to Idyl for sending me these beautiful pieces, and I will link them all down below. Definitely go and check them out. Go and check out their Instagram too. They often let you know if they have special sales going on, but I'm very excited to have these new pieces now. And like I said, this one itself, oh, I'm gonna wear them for the rest of the video. So let's take a peek at these SLGs. I don't know where to start. Okay, let's just start with the one that I have a duplicate of. So I showed this one in a couple videos ago, and it is the 6 key ring holder. So this is the OG that I had from 2019, and it is very well loved. As you can see here, it's kind of beat, but I think I can still, I think I'll just give it away to one of my friends and they can use it because it's not completely done in for. But I did pick up this new one, and this is in the monogram. But I really love the 6 key ring holder because, well, there's multiple different reasons. One, if you have an expensive handbag and you have a leather lined handbag, the last thing that you want is to put your keys in there because it will scratch up the leather on the inside. So I find that this is really great for protecting the interior of your handbags, not only just leather, even if it has like a canvas lining or a satin lining, this just works really well to prevent any sort of rips in the lining. Another reason why I love this, and I don't know why, it might just be me, but I've never lost my keys ever since I've started using the 6 key ring holder. I'm not sure what it is about it, if it's just chunky or it's just like a little bit bigger, but I've never ever lost my keys. It also makes finding your keys in a big tote bag really easy too, because you can just sort of see this and you can grab it. But this is just one of the most recommended pieces, I would say. It has been a game changer for me. And I know some people like to put some cash behind here because there is a slot there, or you could put a credit card. I always say please don't put your ID there, because if anyone finds this, they have, you know, your ID with your address and your keys. But it's just a really great piece. Like I said, if you did want to slip a couple dollar bills behind there, then you definitely could. But I think the price point of this now is a little bit outrageous. So I got this one at the pre-loved market for about $300. Well, with duties, about $380 Canadian, but this retails for $425 Canadian. Taxes here in BC, $475. So definitely check the pre-loved market. I got mine off eBay, but highly recommend this little piece. It's easy to sort of just grab and go if you're running out of the house as well and you just need your keys. And then the second piece I'd recommend, my first piece I ever got from Louis Vuitton, is the cles. So initially I had bought this one for holding on to my keys, but I just found that it didn't work well. With my first car, it was one where you still had to put the key into the ignition, and this would just hang down and sort of bump into my leg, and I didn't like that. Essentially, I had this open like this, and I had my key here, so this hung down, and it didn't suit my needs. So now what I use this for is just for change. And honestly, you might think it's a little bit expensive for a little change purse, but it works. It works so well. I always know where my change is because it's always going to be in this tiny little key pouch here. And I love it. I know lots of people like to use it as a mini wallet. It definitely can function as one. You can put cards in here. You can put cash in here, albeit you do need to fold the cash like 3 times to kind of fit it in. But you can use this as a mini wallet. The original clay seems a little bit too small for you. They also came out with this size, which I picked up earlier this year. I do really like this size. It's called the small, but it is significantly bigger, as you can see. I have my little kirigami in there. It also has that little D-ring here, as you can see, but this one I would say functions more as a small wallet. I don't think the price difference is that great between the two, so if you are looking for a larger size, I think that this one is the way to go. Let's go away from Louis Vuitton. Let's go to Longchamp because I love Longchamp. So this is a little cosmetic pouch. I have this one as well as the energy pouch. I grabbed this one here because this is what I've been using as a little catch-all to hold the majority of the items that I'm showing you today. But I think for the price point, this is $145 Canadian. You can convert it into a little purse if you really want to. I think that this is just perfect. It can hold so much, like I said, even though it is small. So I'll put these 2 pieces that I just showed you in there. I could probably even fit this 3rd piece. Yes, I could. So I could fit all 3 of the Louis Vuitton pieces I've showed you currently in this little bag. So highly recommend this one. It's really easy to clean too because the inside is made out of this wipeable sort of waterproof fabric. I know that so many people love this. Would highly recommend this. And like I said, for the price point, it really can't be beat. I'm thinking about getting this one in the green, the one that I have with the large purse already, the tote I have, I believe it's called British Green. Highly recommend this. Such a great little SLG. You can use it on its own too if you want to. I think these 2, the next one I'm going to show you, I love the mini pochette, but the price point of it, it's just so extreme, but they function very similarly. So this is the next one I'd recommend to you. I know I said I wouldn't hesitate to rebuy any of these if they were to go missing, but the price point of this might break me a little bit. I think this is about $1,000 now. I just put my own little external kind of acrylic chain on. I had a light pink one and it broke, and I just bought another one of these. I just made it and put it on, but I love this little mini pochette. This one too, you can turn it into a mini bag very similarly to this little Longchamp bag. The camera died, so we are filming on my phone, and I'm looking behind because I have a mirror propped up to make sure that I'm in frame, and hopefully I am. But I was mentioning, or I was speaking about the mini pochette and how heartbreaking it is now with the current price point because it is at over $1,000. And when I originally bought this, I think it was around 450 Canadian. So it has definitely gone up in price, but I think this is really great because you can use this as a little purse. You essentially just put, you know, a chain on either parts of the strap here. I've just attached this little acrylic handle, like I said, because I think that it adds such a cute little pop of color, but it's such a great little piece. It's very multifunctional. You could essentially use it like you use these other 3 pieces that I showed you. So you could use it to hold change in there as a larger wallet. It would hold bills really easily as well. You can put your keys in there. Right now, I just have it as a little catch-all. I have lip gloss, hand sanitizer, wipes, all that kind of stuff in there. So it is just a really great piece. I don't know if I could pay well, I would pay the price point for it, but it's just so expensive now. But if you are looking to use this as a mini bag, but also, like I said, for all those other reasons, then it's a good piece to invest in. And I only foresee this going up more so in price. So if you are able to get this while you can, definitely recommend this piece. And then the next one was a little bit hard. I was looking through all my mini wallets, and honestly, I have so many of them. And I have a number of them from Louis Vuitton that I really do love, especially the pocket organizer. I was using that one quite a bit in the summer because it is a lighter color. but I've recently transitioned back into this one here. And this one is by Miu Miu, and it is essentially just a little mini wallet. I'd say it's more of a card holder. I don't generally carry that much cash, and as you saw, I will put my cash in this larger of the key pouch here. So I think if you're similar to me, don't carry a lot of cash, don't carry a lot of cards, a lot of my loyalty cards are on my phone now, then this is a great piece. It's held up so well, even though it is leather, as you can see there, and it is a soft leather. I find that it's pretty hardy, and the price point of this one isn't that bad. So I just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think eight different cards in there right now. So I just have a $10 bill there, and you can see that you can tuck money behind like that, and it closes easily without bending the cash. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but I can see that the cash is not bent there. It's just if you have multiple bills, I tend to find that it gets a little bit harder to take in and out. So this one will hold bills, it will hold cards as well. It can't hold change. What I do like about this one is it has one of these external sort of slip pockets, so you could put your most used card in there, which I generally do. I can't choose a favorite from them, honestly. Well, actually I probably can. It'll probably be this one just because I use it all the time. But honestly, I feel like all of these are really great pieces, like I said, to add to your collection, or if you're just starting out. The Longchamp one really can't be beat because the price point of it is just so good, and it makes a perfect little catch-all, the perfect little mini bag. But I would love to hear what are some of your favorite SLGs. What am I missing from my collection? Because like I said, I am an SLG lover. So if I can add some, please let me know. And I will leave all the pieces from Idyl down below. Thank you again to Idyl for sponsoring part of this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.